Yo, 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 what's up? This is John from J's Innovation Garage in the Peach Capital Estate, baby. I tell you what, boys and girls, it is humid. So I was going to do a short video, then I was going to post it, but it takes so long for it to post. I figured I checked the service, got good service, so let's just go live. And me thirsty. All right, boys and girls, let me show you what I got going on. So I have done some research on the 4th order and the 6th order speaker boxes. And on the 4th order, let's see, where's that? I got my paperwork. That's for 12s, 15s. Did he say 15s? He said 15s. All right. So on the 4th order for 15s, let me open this door. I'm going to lose service. There we go. On the 4th order, the box has to be a minimum of 52 inches wide, a minimum of 17 inches tall, and a minimum of 18 inches deep. So I've been mocking it up a little bit with some tape, dog pecker gnats, and some 1-inch tubing, and I'm fixing to sneeze. Hold on one second. Excuse me. So, he's got his, he ordered his Blazer tank. It is 28 3/4 by 28 3/4 by 10 3/4 deep. It is a 20, I think it's a 22 gallon tank. Might be an 18, I'm not sure. So we're going to see the sending unit for the Blazer is not the same as the sending unit for a 86. Well, he bought new tanks, the long tanks, and they have new sending units and electric pumps in them. Well, I'm hoping when the new tank comes and the sending unit is 3 hoses, that's what these are, 3 hoses. I'm hoping I can take the electric fuel pump off of this sending unit, put on the K5 Blazer sending unit, and be lickety split and not have to worry about nothing. Because the Blazer, once it goes to fuel injection, the tank changes. But nevertheless, I'll figure it out. But nevertheless, let me flip this around and I'm going to show you. So you have to bear with me. If I don't say what the right thing is, apologize, because I'm just now getting educated on the 4th order and the 6th order. But let me kind of show you what I got going on. All right, so like I said, the box has to be a minimum of 52 inches wide, 17 inches tall, 18 inches deep. All right, so from here so this is center. So from right here, so about 6 inches. So from over to this line, about 6 inches. That's how big the box is going to be. All right, so the box will be 52 inches wide. It will be 17 inches tall. It will be 18 inches deep. All right, so from the top of that rail to the bottom of this rail is 17 and a half. So we're good on that. All right, I have some angle strips. I'm gonna put a piece of angle here, a piece of angle here, an angle on that. So this can bolt to that. Like I say, it's just mocked up to kind of give you an idea. And no, it's not level. It's just sitting on top of that, but it will all be level. So basically, the raised bed floor is going to be, I'll come off of here, grab onto the bedside. Ooh, I gotta blow my nose. Y'all just gonna have to hold tight. So, excuse me. So I'll build a box, I'll come over and box this in so I can build the wheel tubs. The other wheel tubs I had, I just didn't like the way they looked. So let's step back here so you can see. So the raised bed floor, this will be skeletoned out. So there'll be another bar that comes up here, comes over here to tie that in. So that'd be like a rectangle, and then it'll come over here, grab again. All that'll be skeletoned out. I just want to give y'all a little update right now before I get going. And then same thing on that side. And then here, there'll be tubings going across, tying it in. This headboard will be pulled over and it'll be stitch welded all the way across. So the box will actually set here, and wherever it is at 17 inches, 17 inches tall, that's where the top of the bed floor will be, okay? So the fourth wave speaker box will be right here. The bed floor, which will be metal, will come right up to it. Might even do some custom wood. Don't know yet, but that's still undecided. But the floor will come up to here. Speaker box will be here. It'll all be open. It'll be with, I think it's 1 inch acrylic top, and they will be, it will be 1, 2, 3 15s in this box. It will be completely sealed. So when you look down in there, there'll be LED lights. You'll see all the wiring. It'll all be like mechanical, kind of just craziness, right? So then the bed floor comes out. Like I say, I don't know if we'll do metal or wood. Hadn't decided there, but the skeleton will be here regardless. Then at the back, same concept. There'll be a box, and I guess the box will be ever how big I want it to be for the back, and it will be flush with the flooring. So the top of this box will be flush with the flooring, and you'll look down in this box, and it'll be acrylic top, where you can look down in it. And then let me step back. Then when you drop the tailgate down, there'll be a picture window, and you'll see the compressors, the valves, the tanks, and here. So ever how much room that stuff takes up, that's what will be there. Then in the corners, over here in the corners, will be batteries. So there'll be one battery on this side, one battery on this side for the power, for the amps, and for all the air rides. So the compressors will have their own battery. The stereo system will have its own battery. I'm going to put an upgrade alternator on it to supply everything, and then it'll be good to go. So here's the next thing. A lot of people's probably going to say, oh my goodness, I can't believe you're going to do this. So there'll have to be a hole cut in the headboard and in the cab. Did you say in the cab? Yes. I don't know the dimensions of the hole, so I have to get with who I got to get with on that. And then basically there'll be a hole cut in the cab, and there'll be an accordion boot, and then the port will be right behind the bed, or right behind the seat. And then there'll be speaker box, the ones that's molded to the wall. It'll be here. There'll be speakers on this side. There'll be speakers on that side. The port will be in the middle, keeping the bench seat, and build custom door pods on the doors, B-pillar pods, all this. So this is what I did. I've talked to several people about the stereo that's very, very knowledgeable in this world, and I respect their opinion and what they say. And they basically asked me, what do you want? And I said, this is what I was told. I want it super clear, crystal clear. I can't even hear out of this ear, but crystal clear, highs, mids, and lows. I want the lows to be so like 25 hertz or less. I think that's what it said. I want to have it where you're sitting in the truck, and they're talking about doing like the retro radio. Let me flip this around. So the retro radio that they make that you put in here that kind of looks like everything else, whatever, that radio cannot handle the juice of everything that's going on. So basically what they said was could build a really, really, really nice console that doesn't take up the floor space because you still got to have the bench seat, but some kind of console real nice and sleek at the bottom that has all the controllers in it and the radio. I'm not above cutting this out and putting, I don't know, we'll just have to get there and see what he wants to do. But basically what I was told is want to go like the 90s themes, like back in the 90s, mid 90s, where they had the blow through boxes and all the bass comes through here with a knob where you can adjust the bass, so you can turn the bass down and you can ride around, you can listen to radio and it's cool. And then if you really want to get crazy, you can turn it up and just nasty, right? Just nasty. And the guy said, well, kind of give me an idea what you want to, like, you want to do competition, you want to do this? I said, I don't think he wants to do competition, but you never know. It'd be cool. Like my buddy Donnie Locklear and Michael Hunt and all them boys with them big wheel baggers that Baby Legs and them build, Baby Legs Barker, them things is, and Willy Wonka's bike, them things are so crystal clear, it's unreal. It's just phenomenal to hear that. But I told them that the radio system, I want it to be able to, basically what my son said, he says, Daddy, I want it to be so clear and so crystal clear, the radio and the stereo system, just play any kind of music, whatever, but when he hits the bass, I want it to suck the soul out of you. I said, do what? He said, I want it to suck the soul out of you. So I'm fortunate enough to have some friends that's been in this world for 30 some years, and they said, this is what you need to do. So I'm gonna flip this back around and I'm gonna show you what I got. So I was gonna use those wheel tubs, but take too much modification, so might use those on another build. That's the extra wide automated direct tubs. These tubs here are from Self-Made Fab. They're actually front fender tubs for 67 to 72 C10. Put them up there the other day to see what they look like, but they just don't look right. So basically just fab everything, just make it over. So basically the floor will be level, the boxes will be sealed, be level. This box back here will be sealed, where you can still get to it serviceable, you know what I mean? But everything will be sealed up. So all the air ride and stuff will be on display where you can see it, because those 485C compressors, they are bad to the bone. And everything will be hard lined. There won't be none of that crap right there, that DOT line, won't be any of that. Got with a company, they said, just give us the measurements and we'll make you hard lines and the fittings and everything. And it's almost like the hydraulic brake lines that we used to put on our racing four-wheelers back in the day. So won't have to worry about any of that. Then I'm also gonna put lifting eyes where you can grab the bed and pick the bed up, because I learned my lesson on the little Toyota. You got to have a way to pick this bad boy up. So that's that. I cut some more of the wheel, cut some more of the inner fenders out. Let me turn this. Cut some more of the inner fenders out, and I'll go in there and I'll clean that up once we put the wheel tubs. The truck is setting. The truck is actually setting on the gas tank and the cross member, and in the front. Let me walk up here and I'll show you. It's actually setting on the front inner fenders. See that? So Mike from Slosh Tubs is coming down next month, so I'll get all that stuff from him, and then we'll go from there. Talked to an interior guy, and it's not 100% sure on it. I don't know if this thing's got any comments. Listen to the dogs. So if you look at the color wheel, like in school, the color wheel, what goes with blue? Like what complements blue? Orange. So like like an orange. There was a K5 blazer that was done a few years ago at SEMA that it was a robin egg blue or a Tiffany blue, and it had orange interior, and it was fire. So my boy looked at some stuff from Paul Gomez, and he really likes his interior. So I talked to Paul this week. We got a plan together. So now I just got to find the leather. Actually, I met a guy today at Tractor Supply at the craft show. He said there's a leather shop here in Raleigh, and Raleigh it's called Tandy Hides, Tandy Leather. So like candy, but Tandy. They sell leathers, cow hides, whatever you want. So I'm gonna get with them and see what they got, because Paul said it would take two to three hides, leathers, to do the door panels, a brand new dash from Automotive Direct, the seat, the headliner, all the plastic pieces, the kick panels, all that. All these pieces here, all of it. Said it would take about 3 hides if he done it in leather. So if y'all don't know who Paul Gomez is, he's got an Instagram page. I'm not on Instagram, but he's on Facebook too. Go to Paul Gomez. He makes some killer interiors for some C10s. So the stereo shop said that if I brought them the door panels, once I took the truck to them so they can build the box in there, they can take these stock door panels and build all the speaker pods on these door panels, down on the kick panel, all that mess, and then when ship all this stuff to Paul in Houston or in Texas, he can wrap everything in leather. But he is booked out until April of next year, so that gives my boy time enough to get everything together so we can start accumulating more parts. He can accumulate more parts, and then if we do orange interior, then I have to get a color swatch to match the color swatch so I can paint the bottom of the dash, and that's where I was getting back to the bed. If we went with a wood floor, we could get some type of wood that kind of favored orange, take the orange swatch, and then just do the whole bed in like a candy orange or some type of orange to match the interior. And some people say, man, that'd be tacky. You know what? It's his truck. He can do whatever he wants to with it. You know what I mean? So, different vehicles got like there's that tennis ball truck, that GMC tennis ball truck, that it's like a slate gray or something, and they did all the interior that looked the same fabric that's on a tennis ball, and that thing is just insane, crazy. But that's where I'm at today. Man, I've been on here 18 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Let me know what you think. Drop in the comments. Like I said, I'm gonna get to cutting some more of this tubing, pull the welder out here and start tacking it together, kind of get a game plan, and I'll get back with you guys, and we'll go from there. So I appreciate you. Remember what I said, boys and girls, don't worry about the man up the road. Don't worry about the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag.